Alright, so this is what it's supposed to be. Adelin's Armada Type A. It's a cool looking ship. It's like Slug A with a bunch of Lanius, but I'm pretty sure... Oh wait, maybe this is right? I saw this in a basic laser and I thought this wasn't right. Maybe this is right. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. I thought maybe it was broken because I saw this and I thought this was the weapon system. This does look correct. Okay. Well, then my message to Adeline was incorrect this morning. So we're going to play this ship today. I'm going to have to play one of your ships next week, Mr. Porku. Sorry. This is called the Fenyx. It's been a couple weeks since I played an Adeline ship, so that's why I wanted to get one in today if it was working. The Fenyx by Adeline, Fox, and Queen. So let's look at the description for it. One of my two high-ranking sisters, she wields a dangerous ship, fully automated, no human souls required. Pro, 6 Lanius open for any systems, con, actually good firebomb, artillery. Auction is for the weak. Worried about the lack of heals? Yeah. Like a perfect ship preventing humans. Looks like it's not going to be a straightforward OP ship, that's for sure. Let's check if we got Gibbs for the rebellion. Alright. Nice Slug A Gibbs. If you can recall correctly, you can install Medbear Clone Bay. I would assume so. So we'll hope that is correct. Alright, level 1 artillery power is what we have. What's up, Dark Spot Shadow? That is a lot of Lanius crew. Now you might think, oh, this is great. Anybody that boards you will insta-die. And they will. The problem is when there's no O2 and there's no way to get O2 on a ship, it will force enemy crew to just stay in a room and fight in that room till they die. So it can actually be a little challenging to deal with boarders if there's a bunch of them. I will accept a bribe when I have only a basic laser to get through Zoltan shields. This is a weird ship. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill auto scouts with this starting build. I told Adeline to give the ship something to kill enemy auto scouts, and so Adeline gave it a single basic laser. Great. Well, I hope the small bomb, I hope the firebomb is good. Okay. Well, thank you for telling Adeline to do that at least. Okay, alright. Oh, did that do system damage? Okay, a firebomb that does system damage. Actually, I don't know if that did system damage. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. This is going to be an interesting one. I mean, the ship's not going to be any good against, like, Lanius ships, of course, auto scouts. A lot of things this ship is going to struggle against until I get another weapon. Do you think the firebomb does do system damage? I think I was seeing a 1 pop up. I need to kind of keep an eye. Well, you know what? I don't care about breaches on this ship, that's for sure. Firebomb brings all the advantages of space to your ship's interior. Scorching, heat, and no O2. It's great. Wonderful. My crew will run out of health faster than on the Immortal, the heavy Kestrel, you mean, since they just take normal damage from weapons. Okay. I mean, it did start with 2 shields, so I do like ships that start with 2 shields. Oh, that was his. Might as well not even let this charge up quickly since it can't do anything to Zoltan shields. This is the only weapon in the game that does nothing to Zoltan shields. Am I correct in that? Repair, besides repair and heal bomb. Pretty sure. It did do damage. Oh, did it? Okay, well then never mind. I should have let that hit. Okay. Yeah, it did do system damage. Okay. Since it does system damage, I guess that means it does do something to Zoltan shields. Alright, that's a little better. God, how am I gonna ever firebomb? That's the other thing that's gonna suck against any rock crew at all. Oh god. This is gonna be a long run, man. Yeah, I know. Killing rock crew. Guess I kill his O2 now, maybe? And it's got level 2 O2, because why the hell wouldn't it have level 2 O2? Oh, this is going to be a hurry up and wait kind of run, it looks like. I don't know what Adeline, Fox, and Queen loves about hurry up and wait ships. I swear so many of Adeline's ships have been like this, where it's like... unaimable weapons. Well, I guess it's because Adeline keeps adding artilleries and trying to play around artillery. I don't understand why new modders have to play around with artillery so much, man. It's just... Creators making a habit of making very slow ships, yeah. Running away. Okay. Okay, so that hits. We remove the shields. We can do this. Okay. Yeah, Artie is hard to use. Artie is hard to design around. I will 100% agree with that. And new modders need to stop playing with it. New modders need to learn how to balance ships. That's what new modders need to work on, is how to balance ships, not how to put a firebomb in artillery and hope it will do something. But we'll try. I just need to find a good weapon early. If I find like a heavy laser to go with this basic laser, it won't be as painful or slow. We should know what the cooldown of the artillery was so you could compare it to the current slug artillery. Level 4 says 20 seconds, but I don't know what the base cooldown is. Oh, he's got a heal bay. No O2. I have to wait for the shields to go down, but there's no O2. Am I soft locked to even kill this guy right now? Okay, alright. Heal bay burned down, alright. Alright, there we go. Oh god. Sorry, Butters. You would just die a slow, painful death. Okay. I can get the store, and I need the store. Like all of Adeline's ships we played so far, or one or two of them, we just need a weapon because Adeline just does not give good offense. This offense is not good. There's too many ships that this is just bad against. Thankfully, this is a shieldless auto scout, or we'd be screwed. Adeline, if you watch this video later, my main recommendation for you on your continued ship creations Don't add artilleries and play with weapons, because your starting offenses that rely on artilleries are just consistently slow and weak. Need to figure out better starting weapon systems if we're playing with artilleries. We can get cloaking, hacking, and mind control. It's true. How did Butters survive all the fire bombs? Butters was hiding in the cargo bay. That's the real thing. If this ship had like basic laser plus a laser charger or a 2-shot laser or something. And we got a map. Alright, so we see our stores. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we good against Pulsar on this ship? I don't know about that. But our only efficient route is to go through the Pulsar. Guess that's what I'm gonna do then. Could artillery be added as a post-launch upgrade? I mean, you can make artillery viable. I often avoid buying it, unless it's like Mr. Porku's mod, because Mr. Porku always makes artillery super busted strong. Artillery's cooldowns are 25, 20, 15, 10. System limit is 9. You can get a medical system. Okay. That's the second sector map in Sector 1 today. Nice. Are there blue options for firebomb artillery? Mr. Porku says no. Okay. Oh god. I've been dreading fighting a single 3-shot. This is insanely strong. I wish I had this weapon system over my entire build right now. We just took 2 damage from a volley in half the time of our artillery charging. If Adeline ever gave us a single flak, I would be like 3 times stronger than most of the ships we played from Adeline, sadly. A single flak would be stronger than all of the ships we've played so far from Adeline. Well, hopefully the fire takes out the shield, because I can't do anything until that happens. Alright, I'm running, I think. You told Adeline to set weapons at 2 because level 1 with this was stupidly weak? Yes. Yes, it needs another weapon. I'm gonna just leave and go to a store. Any ship that's trying to build around artillery, you're building around something the player has no control over. So, you're building a very boring offense. Alright, a single flak. I am already like 3 times stronger. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so the playing around artillery thing is just... Again, I said a lot to beginning ship creators. I just... They really want to be creative. And I see what you're going for, Adeline. I see what you're going for. We just need some of the basics to be improved before going into some of these things. Some of the better artilleries could be ion artilleries, open the way for other weapons. Yeah. Well, and the reason our ion artillery is good is because it doesn't matter what it's aimed at. It's always hitting shields. And that's the problem with artilleries. You can't aim them. They're not doing much for you. Good. Yeah. I thought Adeline asked, how can I make artillery good? And I honestly can't remember what I said to that and responded to that question. But late game for crew kills? I mean, again, if I could aim it, sure. I can't aim it. If I get like some weapon that I could aim to go with it, maybe. I attack the slaver scum. Hopefully we can crew kill this. How to make artillery good, make it sellable to stores, that's right. Okay. If it randomly gets a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 1 in 10 to hit shields, then it's great. But again, I think one of the biggest issues is the people who start getting into modding without being experienced in base FTL don't understand what weapons need to do. They don't realize that why artillery is so bad. It's not just that it's high cost upgrade and a lot of power hungry. Being able to choose where your offense goes is such a huge part of not dying. Okay. Alright. Once we get over the hump for these ships, which is, you know, the firebomb artillery hitting actually useful random rooms, then it's great. Is heal bomb viable at this point? Yeah, actually heal bomb would be quite nice. Alright, we got free crew. Wait, why did I even want free crew? I'm not sure why only 6 crew was the choice for this ship. Vanilla artillery is weak. Your arteries are optional, cheaper, and busted strong. Yeah. And that's what makes them viable. Artilleries have to be busted strong for them to be worth investing into. I think somebody on YouTube asked, would artillery be viable if it was half the cost that it currently is to upgrade in vanilla? And I think I said it'd be better, but I still don't think it'd be as good as the other systems because, again, you can't aim the damn thing. Wonder why the venting sound plays when you dismiss crew. Oh, that's a hyperspace thing. It's a lull thing. So the question will be, does firebomb kill? I think because they're hiding in the only 2 unfired rooms, I think firebomb will guarantee kill them. Unless this room burns down. I think we actually don't get the crew kill unless a firebomb hits this before this burns. Nope. Yeah, hyperspace adds that. When you hit dismiss, like, honestly, if you're dismissing crew in the middle of space, what are you actually doing? The only place they can go is out the airlock, so drop them off at the next station. It would be the, you know, video game answer to what you actually do, but you vent them. They're vented into space. I'll take a couple fuel, sure. Thankfully, I think Adeline gave the ship a lot of extra health, so that's nice. Do I want an NG or a pirate sector? Don't have NG for blue options. So I guess we go pirate. Kestrel answered that. The life support can only support a limit number for a long time. Okay, makes sense. Field bomb artillery sounds bad unless it self-targets. I mean, if you have like some weird boarding build, I could potentially see that doing something. Do we have hidden long-range scanners? No, we just have long-range scanners. Okay, best part about this ship, we have long-range scanners. I've been saying a lot of negatives. Here's positives. We have freaking best augment in the game. So there you go. Let's get power so I can actually power this thing. We have the best augment in the game. Alright, this guy can't damage us, so we can be semi greedy here. Or patient and let it go for get the crew kill. That's good. If we got mind control with this, this could actually be quite good. Honestly, a small change that I think this would make this build not terrible would just be to add mind control. Because then you have something that works in tandem with this firebomb. Quick story time. I'd have to be story time in this entire run with how slow it's going to be, so I don't have enough stories, I don't think. Nowhere to run, human. Nowhere to hide. Nice free weapon. Every single fight would be a story time with us waiting for firebombs, so. Never surrender to crew slavers. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get Clone Bay or Heal Bay at the next store, or else I'm gonna start losing crew to just crap hitting our ship. Honestly, this guy's almost a small bomb from death right now. Now you're gonna run soon. Very nice. Got him. Hey, a human event. Olive Garden breadsticks or Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. Well, I don't like seafood, so I never go to Red Lobster. So I'd have to choose Olive Garden breadsticks, because those are just quite delicious anyway. I'm sure that the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits are amazing. But I have a feeling even if I had the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits, I would choose Olive Garden breadsticks. Also, over any of those, I would take any type of garlic bread over those things. I know that's kind of what Olive Garden breadsticks are, but those are not garlicky and buttery enough for me. More missiles. Okay. Would leeches suck in vanilla FTL or be overpowered? What do leeches do in Multiverse again? Oh, I'm pretty sure they'd be overpowered. Don't they? They ion a room that they're sitting in, don't they? Yeah, they would be busted overpowered. They'd be the best boarders in the game easily, I think. Except for maybe crystals because of the lockdown ability. There's something that goes with it. Well, okay, an extra firebomb. And is that a pun? Would leeches suck? Leeches suck everywhere, lol. Get it? Alright, still no store. Yeah, speaking of already firebomb. Back to Slaver Scum. You slaver scum. You rebel scum. One or two more missile hits, and I'm just gonna start losing crew, man. Alright, we have to kill Clone Bay. I'm gonna go firebomb here. Okay, good fires. Help him repair that. We need to be able to see over there, so I know what I need to firebomb. To supplement the firebomb. One firebomb not enough. Why not both? Okay, we need to set shields and fire. That should pull a guy over, yep. God, if he repairs this, I'm not even gonna crew kill him here. Ah, I should have firebombed the Clone Bay, I guess. Ugh. Leeches are overpowered because they suck, that's right. Hopefully this will fix that. There we go. Yes, Firebomb does a flat 30 crew damage, so it will do damage to rock people, rock dudes. I don't know if this Firebomb does or not. Water is scary in general. Jellyfish live in water. Okay. Already Firebomb does do crew damage. Okay. Somebody on YouTube was making some comments about I was talking about Little Caesars pizza and getting that all the time, and Little Caesars has something called Italian cheesy bread or Italian crazy bread, which is basically breadsticks with cheese and garlic and this really delicious butter garlic sauce or something. And apparently you can order their pizza crazy style with that sauce on it that I didn't know you could do. Now I'm gonna have to get my next pizza crazy style if I can ask for that. That sounds delicious and horribly, horribly unhealthy. All right. May I please have a store? What do I want to do? Do I want to upgrade so I can have Flak 1 plus Fireball, maybe? They have a lot of hidden menu things? Really? That's weird. Scuba diving looks cool, but you're not sure you could ever try that? Oh, I enjoyed it. With the class I took and all that. Oh, there's that guy there. But I can understand being freaked out by it. I told a bunch of people about the classes I took, and a lot of people were like, there's no way I could ever do that. I gotta have so many rock crew, man. You had no idea they sold stuffed crust until another customer told you in the line? Really? I don't know if I knew that Little Caesars had that either. I mean, it's pretty fun. It's fun to like set guys on fire. The problem is it's so slow and boring to burn out a rock crew, man. I feel like Adeline designed ships that are fun to like play on your own but are horrible for streaming, because even if we win, I'm like, no, look, Ma, no hands. No hands. I don't have to actually play the game. I can just sit here and watch it. Isn't fun and boring antonyms. Well, the idea is fun. The implementation is boring. Maybe I should say that. I don't know. There's probably more fun ways to burn your enemies to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get that distress. I don't get to go through the nebula, so maybe I skip that one. Well, yeah, I think Adeline told me that tested it as well. And I don't remember if Adeline beat the run, but Adeline is young and very flighty, so I have a feeling testing means playing it for 5 minutes and going, okay, I can kill a ship. But I don't know, maybe not, I forget. Let me go and see what Adeline said about it. Although Adeline told me stuff in the Discord. So all the messages are in the Discord, which I don't have pulled up. I do kind of need a store right now. What difference between the hurry up and wait runs and Bloons Tower Defense or the lack of voice lines about cutting tomatoes? I guess so. Although in Bloons Tower Defense, I do get to, like, choose where to put towers. I don't get to choose where my artillery bombs go, sadly. But I guess you could probably describe all tower defense games as like a hurry up and wait. You put a bunch of stuff and then watch it happen. Cuts a tomato. Oh, well, we've gotten 3 free weapons this run. Interesting. Okay, we do have a store there. And I have long-range scanners, so I want to see if the bottom nebula jump has anything in it. Okay. You're up here, that's good. I honestly just need to run away from these crews so I take as little damage as possible. Alright. Who are the vented humans? Probably the mantis who came here earlier. 3, 4, 5. Okay. I could get 6 if 1, 2. Well, 6. I guess I have enough fuel to check these jumps. You gonna go get dinner now? Alright, Mr. Porco. Yep, I don't need missiles that much. Okay, alright. Do I need to shoot their heal bay? I don't think I need to. I think I could just passively let the firebomb artillery do its thing. I'll wait till somebody runs to the heal bay, then I'll firebomb the heal bay. Beautiful. Is that a level 2 heal bay? I think it might be. Wow, that is... I was healing fast. There we go. Now we should be good. Some people just like to watch the world burn, and Adeline is all of those people. Okay. Well, if I had any other achievements to burn everybody on this ship, this would be the run to get it done. Alright, a free hull beam. Okay. Let's get this power. And we'll use this. I'll have ion and beam on my bar because there are blue options for both of those. And we're about to get a store we can sell and maybe make this ship actually strong. I mean, Flakless hull beam is pretty decent build now. Now that we have decent weapons, I can probably stop crew killing. Although crew killing is good rewards, so I don't know if I'm going to stop crew killing completely. Double NGs, I'm probably not going to try to firebomb all the way down. But maybe, we'll see. Yeah, we've done too much damage. Alright, we're gonna play this like a normal beam ship. Hopefully I get a clone bay at the store. There's another thing that could be very nice to not have my crew die. It might be the most important thing, actually. Alright, there's a med bay. Do that first. Let's get all our dudes healed. Now we're not in danger of everybody dying all the time. Okay. So we have room for 4 more systems. Okay. Well, one thing the ships we've been playing today are not lacking are systems. Or choices for systems. But sell the Ion Blast or the Firebomb. I'm going to sell both. And I am going to get Mind Control. Because I think that's going to be quite good. Man, I kind of want to get the Automated... Okay, we're going to get the Automated Reloader too. So there we go. Now we can mind control when they're trying to put out fires, and maybe we can actually get some quicker crew kills so we're not waiting till the cows come home, or some other saying that means things are slow. Zoltan control. Let's see here. If I go Zoltan, I have a choice of between sectors. If I have NG, I have a potential forced Zoltan, but I guess I'll go here now and hope it's not empty. I do have long-range scanners. Yeah, we're pretty tanky, at least. Lots of health, 2 shields. It's a possible mod a ship so it can't have any clone heal bay and can't have hull repaired. I'm pretty sure that's possible. You're leaving for a concert tonight. Oh, nice. What concert are you going to, Bilbo? Like a popular concert? Classical concert? Like your favorite rock band? Are you singing in a concert? Except they're offer free stuff. Tell me more, tell me more. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on if it's possible to mod a ship that makes it unable to get repairs. I'm not 100% sure on that. Good doges. Please get this offline, please. Beautiful. Yeah, now with mind control, we'll be able to crew kill a lot better. I feel like this ship needs to start, maybe even instead of the second shield, just with mind control. That's not a bad deal, but I'm not going to take it. FKJ, French Kiwi Juice in Chicago. He's no Weird Al. Not many people are. Actually, nobody is. Except him. And Daniel Radcliffe in the movie, I guess. You can do that. Remove hull repair drone. Remove all free repair from events or remove stores. Your boss ship actually made it harder to repair it because it had much fewer stores. Okay. It's possible if you remove stores, repair events, repair arm, and hull repair drone. Free repair events. That would be, wow, that'd be a lot of modding, but can be done, sounds like. You can have stores that have no repairs with hyperspace. Well, there you go. Okay. Alright, this guy cannot damage us. Well, I don't know if you meant this, Adlin, if you watch this later, but this room is missing doors. So if they board there, they just die. That's funny. That's funny. We need to put a big target on the room that says board here. That honestly seems like a mistake. I don't know if Adlin meant to create a room that had no doors in it. How much health do you have? More than 15. So I'm gonna wait till fire's either spread to your room or small bomb hits you, I guess. There we go. There we go. This'll kill you. Gotcha. Ooh, free repairs. Speaking of free repairs. Lots of ship fights in this NG sector. That's actually pretty lucky for scrap gains. What if a non-oxygen breathing alien are teleported there? Doesn't that lead to soft lock? It would get unsoft locked the second you fight another ship with teleporter, because they would teleport the guy back. That's how that would work. Holy crap, this guy's weapons are insane. Actually insane build here. What's up, Nietzsche? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So I will say, with all the Christmas caroling gigs I've been doing, I've been like, when I'm not off doing a gig and I'm sitting at home, I've been really bored. I kind of got burned out of the City of Heroes I was playing off stream. So last night I downloaded a game called Undecember. Has anybody heard of that one? It's like a Diablo clone action RPG. I don't know if anybody here has played it. Started giving that game a try last night. Not grounded yet, because if that game, Shogi, looks like a ton of fun and a game I'd want to stream. So I'm putting off playing that until I'd stream it, which would be maybe once I get tired of whatchamacallit, balloons. And I almost wonder if I want to wait till after Christmas, so I'll have more time to play it. I actually really do want to play Grounded. Like, I want to stream that. You enjoyed the weekend. You're now recharged. Nice. Oh, that's a nice weapon. That's 2 power, 2 shot. That's okay weapon. But I'm thinking, Shogi, I might check out Grounded after Christmas, which will be a little while from now. I don't want to get... The reason I played Undecember is because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get sucked into it and be like, oh gosh, I need to stream that and play that a ton. Grounded, I feel like I might want to do that. Because I watched Bikeman play that a lot when it was in early access, and I was like, this looks really fun. Holy Flaks. Okay. What else is here? Cloaking and drone control. 3 system slots, so I can get cloaking and hacking. And 1 other system. How much to get second flak on Earth? Got enough there, flak. A little bit more with power. Let me get dodge power first. Then I might work towards that. I'm really hoping I find backup battery. That's what I really want to find. Your weekend is over, work tomorrow, and you don't want to flak! You should want to flak. Flacking is the best. Oh, actually, I can fight you now because I have a heal bay. I just need to remember to actually heal bay you. Very nice. Please don't repair that fire. You should stay on fire. It's a good time. Anybody else in chat played Grounded? Shogi just started playing that. Grounded is a I think it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where you're little tiny people in like a yard, and it's a survival building game. You seen it? You're not overly keen? He might actually repair that in time to do this. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played a survival... What do you call those games? Survival... A survival building? Survival base building game, maybe? What's up, Hecataurus? How you doing? Hecataurus. I always mispronounce your name. I'm sorry. Heck. I'll just call you Heck. You're a heckin' cool person. Heckin'. It's going well. It's going well. Recovering from a long weekend of singing, but I'm doing well. Let's go heal you now. Beep, 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 beep. Heck is good. I know. Heck. There's E's and A's, and I get them all mixed up. I'm apparently mildly dyslexic. Or strongly dyslexic, I don't know. Whole beam. Do I care about getting the whole beam online? Not soon. Is it caroling season already? I had my first Christmas caroling gig this past Friday, and then I had an All Saints concert yesterday, and then tonight I have a rehearsal for a Veterans Day concert, which is on this Friday. I have an early morning memorial service on Wednesday. It's just the gigs have just kind of come out of the woodwork all of a sudden. Forced Zoltan. Your username predates Twitch by quite a bit. You never anticipated how many poor streamers would get stumped by it. Let me get a quest up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. Us poor streamers playing video games for a living. How hard we have it. I know 50-50 Zoltan into Force Zoltan. Fun times, man. Fun times. Well, that was a lot of dodges. And 0 dodges for us. Why don't you go F yourself, FTL? You had to literally hit... Well, maybe we dodged 1. Still. Freaking heavy laser into my face is not fun. How's the streak going? Yeah, it might be a spoiler to tell you. I think it would be a spoiler to tell you, actually. Got him. Don't say. I'm not going to say. I don't want to spoil it for anybody in chat. Although somebody on YouTube was like, I hate to be that guy who recommends how you do your videos, but can you please start uploading your hard mode no pause runs days apart because something gives them away. I don't know that there's ever a way that I'm going to be able to post those without being spoilery. People have told me to, if I lose at an hour of nothing to the end of the video, I'm never doing that. People have said, what else have people recommended? I don't know. I'm probably just not going to ever change it and be like, I'm sorry if it spoils. Don't look at the runtime. I know it's kind of automatic. I don't know how to help with that. God, this is 3 shields in sector... This is probably sector 4, isn't it? Good doge. Fire. Okay. Honestly, if you want to avoid spoilers for my hard mode no pause runs, I need to tell people is just watch it on Twitch, because if you watch it live, there's no spoilers. But I actually don't know how I could ever make it so there's how it's completely spoiler free on the YouTube, because the runtime just gives it away. It's spoilery because they're pessimistic. They could assume for once that an hour means I had a super OP run. That happens fairly rarely. Probably my fastest win runs are about an hour 10, hour 20 would be my guess. My gosh, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to vent. I guess I'll try this. Gotcha. You love the 0 shots in the shield so far? Yes. Oh, artillery, man, artillery. What is that quest? I can't remember, and I hope it's not an empty quest, because if it's empty, I should just go this way. But I guess I'll assume it's not empty. How do you throw a space party? You plan it. That's pretty good. That was pretty good, Whamambola. You got a chuckle out of me there. Man, I need power. I need backup batteries. What I need. I wanted you to fight in there, bro. Broski? Brosiv? Hey, fire in the shields for once. They all go in there. I can shoot them all with my flak. Okay, well, this ship's dead. I'm not killing anymore. Shogi approved it. Spyboy's not here, too. Anyone here doing NaNoWriMo? What is that? YouTube still brings folks to the channel probably every day. It's a bummer if folks feel that runs are spoiled. Appreciate that they exist and watch them fairly often. Yeah, and I appreciate people like caring that they want the channel to do better, so they're like, you should do this. And I don't know. I think there's just something about the format from Twitch to YouTube that it's never gonna be ideal. Ideal world would be every video I edit for YouTube a lot. But, okay. That was actually really chancy. I shouldn't have done that. But that takes... I honestly don't think most people understand how much editing goes into full-time YouTubers' videos. Like, the amount of editing they do is just hours worth. Many hours of editing go into most YouTube videos. Nothing stops YouTubers from watching my runs on Twitch. Well, they stop themselves. I had one guy say, why the hell would I ever go on Twitch? I have kids. It's like, okay. I don't have time to go on Twitch. I have kids, or something like that. That's what he said. I'm like, I don't know how those things are related, but all right, it's your choice. Where's Kenny? I haven't seen Kenny in a while, so I don't know. I guess I'll go. Kenny stops by every once in a while. NaNoWriMo is a thing where you write a 50K novel in a month, 1,600 words a day. Who does that? Do writers do that? You only joined Twitch chat so you could bully Rand into trying your favorite game, and now you're stuck here eternally paying the price. And now you can never leave. What's the song? Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. Who does that? People who write anyway. Do people actually write 1,600 words a day? That sounds like a lot of writing. That sounds scary to me as a non-writer. Not, maybe scary is the wrong word. Like, really a lot of work. You lurk for the most part? Nice, Dr. TP. Love the lurkers. I know they boarded in here. You want to know how I know? Because nobody's attacking doors, nobody's attacking any systems. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. So hilarious. If you're cutting videos, they take many hours too, so you probably know my problems with cutting. When you say cutting, I assume you mean editing, so yeah. Fuck, dude. Should have my mind control ready if I see a guy. I think the ship burns down before I crew kill him. Got him. Nah, we're not crew killing him. You wrote 7,000 word story once in a day, but you don't feel like doing something on a time limit, to be fair. Yeah, that sounds stressful. Like, I work on... when I'm, like, being the contractor for gigs, for singing gigs, I will almost never take a gig if somebody asks me to do it less than 2 months prior. Because if they want special music or arrangements done, it takes me time. And if I feel like I'm rushed trying to put together arrangement, it drives me crazy. It's so stressful. Like right now I have a gig on New Year's Eve, and I've already edited 2 arrangements for that gig, and I need to edit about 3 more arrangements. So it's like, if I feel stressed to do that, it just makes me so unhappy to do that. So, unhappy to do that. Yes, that's what I said. So, feeling like you have to be writing on a schedule seems about like the same level of stress as that, where you're like, how can you force creativity, you know? It's probably what George R. Martin says about why he hasn't finished Game of Thrones, because he hasn't had the inspiration to how to finish it or something. 1,600 words a day is tough. It's a challenge. It's not meant to be high quality. It's supposed to be an exercise to get you into writing and out of procrastinating, like Inktober. Ooh, nice double reward. A lot of those month-long challenges are about getting you to overcome perfectionism and form productive creative habits. Yeah, and I think that's one reason why one of my favorite authors, Brandon Sanderson, is like considered such an anomaly in the writing world, because his productivity is so much higher than everybody else's. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go to the store. See what we got. You write a lot. It's usually fanfic or RP. For a few years, you were in a super interesting horror-themed RP group on Tumblr. Interesting. That sounds fun. The girl who runs our D&D game is big into Halloween and, you know, like dressing up cosplay and horror stuff too. You don't have to force creativity. It's like playing a game. Rage quitting from time to time and loads of salt. Yeah, okay. I guess I keep this weapon. Do I want to get one online? Do I want to get any of this stuff? I don't have... I would rather have gotten cloaking, but now I don't think we get it. Let me do one more jump. If there's nothing here, I think I get a 3rd weapon or 3rd shield online. You're trying to read Sanderson right now? Trying. Well, what I will say is one of the other people who hangs out in my chat, who I think lurks a lot. I think it's... Shogi, who's the guy who always says insulting things that I think is funny, but you think is not funny? With the CH. My brain's not working right now. He said he couldn't read Sanderson because his dialogue was so bad. And I kind of see where he's coming from when he says that. But I also kind of forgive bad dialogue if the world building, storytelling, and magic systems are good enough, which are kind of what Brandon Sanderson is known for. Our unique magic systems. Okay, cool. Who killed? I was trying to not take a missile. Krisham, that's the name. Krisham. My brain couldn't come up with that name. Thank you. How can you force creativity? I'm sure many bands from the 60s, 70s, and 80s know the answer to that one. Okay, apart from drugs. Brandon Sanderson will finish Game of Thrones for George R. Martin, like he finished Wheel of Time for Robert Jordan, maybe. RP group was fun. It's vaguely Stephen King-esque. Like spooky small town with supernatural characters hiding in plain sight. That's cool. You're enjoying Sanderson so far, but you're also pretty early in and it hasn't hooked you yet. It's been a while since you've read high fantasy. What are you reading? Are you reading Mistborn or... Because there's just, like, he writes a lot. What have you decided to start with? Mistborn is probably the best entry into Sanderson, since it's his first series and best finished series, probably. You're starting with The Way of Kings. Okay, that's my favorite series, but that's probably the hardest to get into because it's his highest epic fantasy series, I think. I don't know what you call it. I don't want to call it Swan Song because he's, you know, going to be writing for decades still, probably. His magnum opus? I don't know. The vibes take a bit getting used to for high fantasy. Yeah, that's... Well, and every writer has their own style. My brother, I got him reading L.E. Modasit. I don't know if that's how you say his name. And he's a very dry high fantasy writer. He got me reading very pure sci-fi by Maria something Pujold or Kujold or Mujold or something. A Vorko Saigon series that I've been reading. So many different styles out there. I care about pirate. I think I'd rather go Mantis so I have a choice and not have another Force Sultan. I'm kind of saving for Third Shield right now. Third Shield or Cloaking, I think I want to get. Yeah, I love Way of Kings. I don't want to say you shouldn't read it, but if you're just getting back into fantasy, that's like jumping into the deep end. If you want to ease into it, I would go with something like Mistborn or some of his standalone books like Elantris or Warbringer, or there's the ones I can think of off the top of my head. That is a big giant missile. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, don't hit my shields. Piece my shields. It's like a triple kill. Okay, you didn't knock out. 3 damage. That was my tax for not taking out his missile. Okay. Whenever Rand reads chat out loud, you feel bad for being so verbose. In The Way of Kings, you found the prologue to be more interesting than anything else so far. Well, what I will tell you is, before you completely judge it, get to the end of the first book, because in The Way of Kings, I think there's 4 books so far. The finale of books 1 and 2 are some of my favorite dramatic, epic, storytelling, magic usage, character building like I've ever read in any high fantasy. That's the reason why The Way of Kings is my favorite series, because Kaladin's arc in the first 2 books is just... it makes you go, yeah! Which is why I don't like George R.R. Martin, because I never go, yeah! I go, God, I hate these characters, or why would you do that? Why would you throw that child out the window for no reason? Why would you sleep with your sister and then throw out your child? Like, I feel dirty reading George R.R. Martin, whereas when I finish reading a Brandon Sanderson book, I usually am like, God, this is epic. The good guys just won, and I'm so happy and uplifted and feel good about life. Books we're talking about, some fantasy or sci-fi? Yes, we're talking about The Way of Kings by... Damn it. By Brandon Sanderson. Woo! We might get a full flackening on this run. No other crew, but we are 1 away from a full flackening. Let's see. Have I ever read Brent Weeks? I have. I'm trying to remember. Is he the one who did that series where the magic is based on colors? Like light and colors or something like that? George R. Martin's characters don't survive for 2 books in a row. Yeah. Well, the likable ones sure don't. If you like a character in George R. R. Martin's books, just wait 20 pages, and then they'll die. I'm not, you know, jaded or bitter or anything. All right, well, I haven't found a store. Let's go ahead and get Third Shield. I'm just not a, as I've said many times, I'm not a JRRM fan. Magic is Colors thing. It's in my Kindle. It's like, I forget what they're called. I feel like that's Brent Week's Lightbringer or something. I don't know. Has something to do with the... God, I can't remember how exactly that worked. Or what the book series was called, the series of books. I think it might be called Lightbringer. There's also Brandon Sanderson. I think the one I said, Warbreaker or Warbringer, has magic based on colors, kind of. Basically, it's magic is called breaths, and when a person has a lot of breaths, they can see in more. They can see the frequency of light clearer, so colors are richer or something. It's probably a theme many writers have used. Lightbringer. Okay, all right. I don't know if I've read Night Angel Trilogy. I'm gonna have to look that one up. So I remember really enjoying Lightbringer. Well, that was a lot of dodges. Holy crap. Okay, just auto fire, I guess. What washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. I get it. I get it. Not to be confused with The Color of Magic by Pateri. I don't know who that is. Night Angel was his first trilogy, was a bit on the grim, dark, edgy side, but not annoyingly so. Man, I think I might have read that. Kind of want to look at my Kindle now. I'm going to write it down so I can look it up later. Brent Weeks Night Angel. I have read that, yes. Seeing the cover art reminds me of it. It's been a while since I read it, but I do remember it. I do remember reading it. I don't remember much about it, but I did read it. It's on my Kindle for sure. Terry Pratchett. Ah. Stop lying to yourself. We know you like puns. We have evidence. Totally not misquoted evidence. You can refresh my memory. Night Angel starts with an orphan kid who becomes an assassin. That's sadly not very unique. But I do vaguely remember. God, I feel like I've read so many of those. The main problem is you're not going to refresh my memory because I just read too much fantasy. I just can't keep track of it all. My brain pushes stories out as I put new ones in there. Used to read so much in high school. What happened? You got old. Just kidding. Probably had a job and didn't have time to do that, would be my guess. Let's do this. I'm not gonna be able to stop you in time, alright? Am I? Oh, God. Okay, we stop in time. Blame it on the drain that was clogging. Okay, well I was gonna crew kill and then I decided I forgot to turn off my Flaks. Yeah, my reading obsession started in probably middle school when I first read either The Hobbit. It's probably The Hobbit in 7th grade, and then after that I was reading, you know, Lord of the Rings. Then I got into Terry Brooks, the Shannara series. And I got into everything else. I have no missile defense, except getting some lucky doges. Try to crew kill these guys. My mic control comes back up. That clip is funny. Rand is hating life in that clip. But not in a salty at FTL way, right? In a I hate puns kind of way, I assume. Alright, now without the NG, we probably wait this out. Maybe crew kill. I don't even know, actually. I feel like I never really got it super into Terry Pratchett. Is he the one who did Magic Kingdom for Sale Sold? Or is that a different guy? Weird Al for the win, that's right. I think your first fantasy was Raymond Feist. I feel like I might have read some of that recently. Some Raymond Feist. Oh man, is this... I think he's going to be able to live in the heal bay and I'm never going to be able to kill this guy. That's exactly what's funny about that clip. Great. Well, maybe if he kills it, this will work. Best place to start reading Pratchett is Guards. Fantastic book, start a series. Okay. Got him! Nice! Our patience pays off. Discworld, yeah. I don't know, I feel like I've seen some of Terry Pratchett stuff and I've just never gotten into it. I don't know what it is about certain authors that I just don't get into. Like, Shogi told me I needed to read Dark Tower, Stephen King. And I got through it, but I don't know, man. Stephen King just has too much weird sexual racist stuff in his books, and and yes, I do mean both of those things. That's just I guess his style, and it's just, I don't know, just that stuff weirds me out. A lot of older writing can be harder to swallow these days. I don't know, I don't usually think I care if it's older. It's more if it's too dark or too... I don't know. Maybe it's my upbringing, growing up in a very Baptist household. If there's too much... If it's too, maybe gritty is the word, I don't know. Like, people getting... Oh, man. That was a crew kill, but it didn't count. Double reward anyway. If it's too, like, torture or sex heavy or pain or just... If too much of a downer, I just can't read it. Yeah, Brent Weeks is kind of right at the edge for me. Brent Weeks is right at the edge for me. I can read it because it doesn't go as... Like even George R. Martin kind of does that. Like, you know, his... What's the, like, second or third... That's what I keep referencing, but like the second or third chapter in his book is... The first girl, the dragon girl, is being forced to be married, and some guy is, like... I can't remember if he's... like, abusing her or what, but... Forced marriage and... I don't know. Stuff that I don't want to read about usually. And there's some authors that kind of ride the line of what or not that doesn't get to me, but I haven't read any other Stephen King stuff since Dark Tower because it's just not my cup of tea. From Weeks Raven Fights both have badass female characters with child prostitution as a backstory. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lightbringer I enjoyed. There is a little bit of sexual stuff in it, but it's more like, again, it rides that line where it doesn't make me stop reading. It gets close, but doesn't quite make me stop reading. All right. That's free stuff. Hey, look at all those stores we couldn't get. Not my Kappa T, that's right. Not my Kappa. Lol TT. Alright. Civilian, yes! See if we can get cloaking and hacking. You'd love a Kappa T. Pipe over here, I'm sure he could get you some. God, none of... I want... Well, I guess I could take Clone Bait. Ah, none of this stuff is what I want, though. I mean, I guess I could get Teleporter. I have 3 system slots still, right? I do. Nothing else, buying a system gets it out of the pool so I can find the 2 I actually want. Let's go Crew Teleporter, I guess. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. Oh! Wow. Adeline gave this ship a 4-person teleporter and didn't even tell me. He could have been 4-person Lanius boarding this whole time. Oh god, hacking. Okay, that's fine. Problem is I still don't have stinking missile defense because I can't get hacking or damn cloaking. And the drone control last store had combat, not defense drones, so... Oh god, get that missile offline, please. Damn it. There it is. No. Missiles offline and you're dead, so... Double missile defense. Yeah, I know there's another store nearby too. Cluster map is weirdly satisfying. It's a nice teleporter, yeah. Clarification, you don't approve of Stephen King's use of... Oh, no, I know you don't approve of it. You just... probably... I'll read the rest of your stuff. I have a feeling you appreciate world building and storytelling a lot. And I appreciate character-driven stuff and unique mechanics of like magic and stuff. One of the reasons I like Brandon Sanderson so much is because he always has unique magic systems in his world. It's my favorite thing about him. Even if it's being used to push story narrative. You like his style of writing though, and you like the Dark Tower. Yeah. I said it perfectly. You love the world building Stephen King creates. And I can absolutely understand that. And I can agree with that. He does some amazing world building. It's a little weird and esoteric how he'll introduce it, especially in Dark Tower, since, you know, there's all this weird metaphysical stuff with worlds colliding and Stephen King writing himself into the book as a surrogate for the other character and all this weird stuff, but I can understand liking that. What's my favorite book? Man, that's almost as hard as what's my favorite game. If I had to choose one single favorite, it would probably be one of the first 2 Stormlight Archive books or one of Robert Jordan's books, the Wheel of Time books. What's the one where Rand... My name Rand comes from Wheel of Time. The main character's name is Rand al'Thor. Oh, what's my favorite of those? I can't remember it. Probably like The Great Hunt or something. Way of Kings is the first one. The next one is called... What is the second one called? I forget what the second one's called. Oh, we got a... We do have a map, which is very nice. So, okay, this is our last chance to store here. But it's really hard for me to choose one single favorite book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can get a lot of jumps this sector. Let's do that. What's my favorite game? You know, for game, I think I've said this before. I think I'd have to choose a genre. A favorite game per genre. So if we go by hours played, probably favorite game in the MMORPG genre would be WoW, like a lot of people. For roguelike, it's easily FTL, even though I rage at it all the time. For like old school RPG, Secret of Mana easily is my answer there. Although Final Fantasy VI is an honorable mention. Survival game, like survival building game, probably Subnautica. What else? Favorite game to watch is probably League of Legends, which is probably trash to some people, but I like the skill expression I see in pro gamers in that. If you want recommendations, you like the Empire trilogy, co-written by Raymond Feist and Jenny Wirtz. Janny Wirtz? Isn't it Janny Wirtz, right? I'm pretty sure I've read a number of Janny Wirtz collabs. Wirtz, I think, did the series about the kid who becomes Fitz. I think his name is Fitz or Fitzhugh, who is a assassin poison master because he's a bastard son of a king. If I think that's Janny Wirtz. Yeah, Janny Wirtz. Okay. Yeah, I've read some of her stuff. I've ever tried Hades. It's a really cool roguelike. No, I've seen it. If I remember correctly, I think I've seen Lethal Frag play it. Isn't it like an action roguelike? Which is why I haven't really got into it. Oh, you're right. That's Robin Hobb. I'm thinking Robin Hobb. Sorry. You're absolutely right. That's Robin Hobb. I'm trying to remember what Janny Wirtz stuff I have read. Intrigue, heavy fantasy, vaguely fantasy East Asian society. That sounds like something I've read too. I can almost see the book cover from my Kindle on it too. Oh, I missed a shot. That was a mistake. Well, okay then. Empire Trilogy's Hook is like the youngest daughter of a big house, only gets left in charge when the rest of her family dies and has to take over. I think I've read that series. There's something like the bridge or the flowers or the something. Bridge something. I think so. Like, is there a way to share my Kindle library? Because I feel like a lot of these recommendations, I'm like, pretty sure that's in my Kindle library. Tell me a title. Tell me a title, and I'll probably be able to tell you if I've read it. Or give me a link like you did with the Brent Weeks Night Angel, because just seeing the cover completely reminds me. Daughter of the Empire. Yes, I've read that. I have read that one. All right. This is none of the systems I want. Where is fucking hacking and cloaking? Oh my god, do I have to buy O2? No, then I can't get cloak and hack. Damn it, man. I guess I'll get Clone Bay. We do giant alien spiders, I guess. Hope I have one last sector to try to find good systems. This RNGesus, though, man. This RNGesus. This is my missile defense is dodging. Least auction is free. It's not free. It takes up a system slot. It costs me the system slot that I want for either cloaking or hacking. Ran is super well read. It's hard to recommend. Well, it's more like I'm addicted. It's like... I am a escapist. I don't know, what's the word for somebody who finds reality boring and wants to read to get out of boring reality? Cloaking is cloaked, that's why I can't find it, that's right. And I'm only well-read when it comes to sci-fi fantasy, really. Anytime I don't have a book to read, I like start to panic a little bit. Oh my god, this is... Are you freaking kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? I took damage with a fucking heavy ion. Wow, F you, FTL. A heavy ion actually let him get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7-power weapon system. Being well read in sci-fi fantasy, the only one that matters. Okay. No, I don't like audiobooks for the most part. Usually hearing a person read things takes me out of the fantasy because I'm like, that's not what their voice sounds like. I've heard a couple that are well done. Like there's a Harry Potter guy who my parents listen to that I've heard that's pretty good. But my brother tried to get me to listen to one of Brandon Sanderson's books with this really high-pitched female voice reading the main character, and it took me right out. It's like I'm listening to a child. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get over the voice to hear the character in the story. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, yeah. A little Googling on how to share a reading list from Kindle. Log in your Amazon account, select your digital items, select and manage your Kindle, bring up a list of the books you've purchased. So I could share a reading list. All right. Quick second while I go onto here. I'm not going to log on my Amazon and show it on screen. Let me see this, because this is something that I feel like enough people would be interested in that I can do this. So it'd be your digital items. Content and devices, maybe? Digital content. Books. 333 titles. Alright. Can I share this? How do I share this? I don't know how to share this. Is there a select all? And... Share a reading list. I see select all here. I think I can show this screen. It won't do anything. Select all books. Elliot Modaset was what I read last. I don't know. I don't see a way. More actions. I don't know. Hold on a second. Whoops, that's the wrong screen. Sorry. Quick break from video games. Orders. I feel like I'm not seeing what you said, your digital content. Yeah, I don't know. If somebody figures out how to do that, send me a whisper on Twitch. How I can get like a list of books or a digital library that I can share. If somebody knows how to do that, whisper me on Twitch and I'll do it off stream and I make like a link for it, like a command would be nice. So many books. Yeah, about 300 in there. And my brother, not to give it away, but I think he finds e-publishing books that have been basically, I don't want to say stolen, but taken so that you can't, I don't know. He gets them from file sharing sites, and sometimes he sends me those PDFs of things that I haven't read. You're ticked. You tickled that actually replaced the martini glass with salt shaker. That is thanks to Bilbo Saggins. Let's do this. Damn it. I wish I could keep you alive, Angie. I have a clone bay, but I don't want to have you cloned over and over. Shouldn't do that to an NG. How high are the costs for the books? Anywhere from $2 to like $15. So, yeah, I spent a lot of money on books, for sure. If there's two things that I should probably spend less money on, it would be digital books that I get all the time and going to buy food every day. And I probably never will because those are my, like, just... I don't know if I call them guilty pleasures, my lazy pleasures, the... Buying food from a restaurant so I don't have to make it saves me so much time. I'm basically paying to not have to spend time making food every day. I'm also not good at it. And reading books is what keeps me from being bored. So I probably will never change those things, honestly. Those are essentials. Food and books. They're quite essential. Alright, we can do this. Have this weapon online. Food and books, the bare necessities of life. You do the same. Time is valuable. As long as you budget accordingly, you don't see an issue. Well, budget is a strong word. I spend little to no money on anything but those things. those are honestly where most of my money goes, apart from rent and gas, food and books. Games a little bit, but I'm way cheaper in how much money I spend on games than I am on books. Like I'll spend $15 on a book that just comes out if I really am interested in reading it, when I'm like, huh, $20 game, I don't know if I'm only gonna get 3 hours out of it. Gotta pop out. Alright, we'll see you later, Hecaterus. See you next time. You got inspiration for your writing, eh? Nice. 1,600 words time, we'll see ya. That's right. Alright, NG Homeworld's Uncharted Nebula. Do I care about stores. That's all I care about, actually. Hacking and cooking. Just spent my money on weapons, so hopefully it's not immediately 3 stores. You're not doing the nano remo, okay. We do need one more flak too, this is very true. You are belatedly doing a different writing challenge from October. Okay, nice. Nice. This should kill him. Nice. Are there any plans for another FTL tournament? Been watching the last one on YouTube and you're loving it. There were plans and for this past summer, and they never came to fruition, mainly because the one who did most of the legwork for the last one was Kassalian, and he has been either super busy or super distracted or something. It just has never happened. Even though it was my idea, it probably never would have happened if Kassalian wasn't there. Yes, to push along a lot of the most of the behind the scenes work. So I can't give you an honest answer to when the next one will happen. Kind of completely depends on Kassalian or if somebody else is ready to pick up the work, because I doubt I will ever have the time and motivation to do all the behind the scenes works that it takes to make that happen. Because it was a lot of work to make all that happen. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6. How do I get all 7 jumps? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we do that. I think Kassalian also 3, 4, 5. Okay. Deals with like a lot of people on Twitch and spend a lot of time on the internet. I think sometimes deals with issues of like, you know, motivation and self-esteem issues or maybe mental health. Maybe that's the word I'm trying to think of. So I never want to like try to put pressure or force, because if you try to pressure or force people who deal with those kind of things, it just makes it worse. So hopefully one day we'll be able to do another tournament, because it was fun. If we do it, it'd probably have to be a summer thing, because I'm far too busy usually in the fall or July is when I don't have my church singing job, and so that's when I have the most time to actually participate in that myself. Okay, this is almost a crew kill. Okay, alright. We're just patient, this should work. Also, I'm lazy. I know, that was a really long-winded way of saying I'm also very lazy. So, that doesn't help. Good people? Well, I'm lazy people, that's for sure. But I try to be considerate of other people's, you know. Everybody's got their own issues. Everybody's got their own issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We even got Slow Rider to interview during that. And I think Slow Rider was super kind of nervous about being on stream and all that. But it was a lot of fun. We got Slow Rider talk about SMPK Insurrection while we were doing the tournament on one of our days. So it was a lot of fun. And I checked the viewing stats, meaning that probably people watch less during the summertime. I don't know. I don't look at numbers like that a lot. What I really pay attention to from those numbers a lot of the time is what game people watch. But if I went back and looked at the viewer numbers on the tournament, at least during the live stream, I was at least for my stream, was higher numbers than I ever hit on a normal stream. So it's definitely good for viewership, but I honestly felt a little guilty that almost all of it was done on my stream, because I felt like I was getting all of the credit for that. The sad thing was the one day we didn't do it on my stream was the one day we lost the interview from Justin Ma, who is one of the 2 main devs of FTL. So, but I feel like we did do a good job of getting credit to everybody who was on the stream, because like Farb was there to help cast, Billy One Kirby, a lot of other people in the FTL community got to hang out, and you know, I don't want to say we paid them in exposure, but you know, it was a good opportunity to interact and get a lot of people in the FTL world playing and talking, and I got to meet a lot of other people in the Twitch FTL community that I had never talked to before, so it was fun. It's true, Rand is lazy. Whenever the ghosts attack in Phasmo, he never comes to save you. That's more of terror than laziness. Because if I go help you, I die. But there's probably a little laziness in it, too. You watch the tournament on FTL, it's amazing. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Next time when I fight a training ship, have no story to tell, I could say what I would do with $69,696969. Okay. Okay, I'll take that deal. Alright, you help remember to ask me that question. Far, Billy Kirby, Hollow. Who's the guy with the name that starts with a G? He was really chill and hung out with cast with Farb. Goblin Hunter? Goblin Juggler? Goblin Juggler. That was his name. I'd never even seen him on Twitch. It was awesome to check out with him. He was super chill. Remind me a little bit of Lethal Frag. Nice dark beard. Super chill guy. Good FTL player. What more could you ask from a streamer? Cool, chill, dark bearded FTL player. Do I ever crew kill this? I had my mind control up before he puts this fire out, maybe. Stop preparing. Stop it. The response to the tournament was also really good. I think a lot of people... There are a lot of people in the Twitch community who were excited to see competitive aspects in FTL in this game that we all enjoy so much. So we definitely need to do it again, that's for sure. All right, I need power for days. I also need value points and things. All right, well, the beginning of this run was tough because we had literally only a firebomb artillery and a basic laser. So, apologies again to Adlin if I was too negative on your ship. But the beginning of this ship is really difficult. But I think it needs... I think if you just added mind control, that would do something to help. You think there's a fair bit of interest in FTL tourney still? Need to find a way to do it again? Yeah. It's really finding a way to... I don't know. Maybe spread the workload would be what we need to do. Because Kassalian did so much, I'm almost wondering if Kassalian hasn't done it just because of how daunting a task it is to put all that together again. Maybe if we had a way to spread the workload around, might be a way to make it more feasible to put it all together again. Got him. Got him. One can fix almost any ship with enough Flaks. This is true. That's might be the real reason it feels good now, because I have 3 Flaks. Flak is the answer to everything. Neon Cat ship can't be fixed, though. Well, really, would you want it to be fixed? Would you even want it to be fixed? Alright, value points and all those. Although, I probably do want to get level 3 hacking. Let's do that. It's good enough. It shouldn't be fixed. It's true. Maybe I'll have to send out a message to Kassalian at some point saying, Man, a lot of people asking for another tournament. Maybe we should start planning for next year. Because potentially if we plan earlier in advance, it might be easier to put it all together too. So we don't feel like we're having to rush to make things happen or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to crew kill this. Well, depends on how good of a room he has to hide in. How much health do you have? Okay, I can actually get you just in time. Nice. Offered me sincere gratitude. Well, if Farb were here, he would have something to say about that gratitude, I'm pretty sure. Something that involves F. F. Your fully appreciated gratitude? Something like that. I think it's something like that. You fully appreciate your gratitude. I'm so fully appreciative of your fully gratitude that you're so full of. Okay. Alright, you have a big giant missile. I have cloaking. Let me go ahead and hack his heal. That should make it easier to get the crew kill. Cloak it. I control this. Let him through. Oh, and now it's on fire. Even better. Of course, now I can't kill them in there. I can lock them in the fire, on fire heal bay though, so that works. Come on in. The dying's fine. I love locking them in a room that's set on fire. Now he'll repair it, they'll go back in there, and I will kill them. Make them fight in a fire room. Mind control, hacking, and a firebomb. How's that for... I want to go! No, I want to go! No! Oh, I'm dead! There is no escape. There is no escape. Oh my gosh. Got him. A repair burst. Sector 8 repair burst. What could be better? Almost anything, honestly. There's all my value points. We'll try to get power from this last bit of scrap. That did not sound creepy at all. I love locking them in a room when there is a fire. I mean, it's war crimes. What can I say? If you play FTL, you know about the fun, pleasure, and horribleness that is the war crimes you commit in this game. The fun of war crimes. Killing your friends, it's fun for the whole family. Okay. See if that gets the big missile offline. It does, that's fine. Oh, I should have done one more shot while they were all low and in that room. They're only humans, that's right. Only human. Was that from, is that a quote from The Matrix? Only human, and then she says, "Dodge this." I think that happens, if I remember correctly. Repair burst is better than nothing. Unless that nothing has scrap in it. But then it wouldn't be nothing, so I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Did I ever watch the fourth Matrix movie? It ended up better than you thought it could be. No, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard quite mixed things about it, though. I've heard a lot of people say it's, like, really bad, and other people it's just a nostalgia fest or whatever, but I would be interested in seeing it, because the original was such a, like, I mean, I think it came out my senior year in high school, and I was like, my mind is so blown, you know? Like, if people are in high school when Inception came out, and you're like, yeah, what if our dreams go into deeper layers? And you're like, you know, your teenage mind is expanded by something you never thought of before or something, I don't know. That was the Matrix for me back in '99. Yeah, there was a new Matrix that came out. There was only one good Matrix movie. You wonder why people expect fourth to be something different from the second or third. Because we are, I don't know, overly optimistic. I don't know. What do I want to do here? Do I want to hack your... I want to hack your heal bay, honestly. I just want to hack your heal bay and get crew kills. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is hack your heal bay. I got a feeling. To heal bay. I don't know. Just to slow down some stuff. I don't get to use my mind control, and that kind of sucks. Not being able to use my mind control is going to make crew killing more guys difficult. Killed that guy, it's very nice. No cloaking for you. Let him be in there. Come on in. The die-in's fine. Oh! Oh, that was awesome. That artillery hit the cloaking right as it went off. Get wrecked, FTL. Get wrecked. Woo! That's some good shots. Okay. That guy dies in that fire. Wait for the animation to finish. There we go. 2 damage phase 1 and a lot of crew kills. Well, as much flack, pun intended, I've given this artillery, it gets some pretty darn good crew killing going on there. Matrix Resurrection came out in 2021. Your opinion turned out better than any Star Wars sequels. That's a pretty low bar, but hey, that's something. John Wick is getting better with every movie, though. I don't know. John Wick is getting more brutal with every movie, and so every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, I feel a little more pain watching it. You didn't enjoy The Matrix 4, but movies are subjective and to each their own if you like it. You remember thinking this movie doesn't need Neo, it needs John Wick to save the day. That's funny. Star Wars prequels have kind of grown on you, especially the memes. Mandalorian was good, though. Yeah, I think Mandalorian's the only, like, actually good thing to be in the Star Wars universe in the last, like, 5 years. Even Obi-Wan, which I wanted to like, was okay. Like, Ewan McGregor's an amazing actor, but the story just was like... felt like they forced young Luke and Leia just for nostalgia factor. It seems like that's what all Star Wars stuff is now, is force the nostalgia factor. People will watch it. Andor is great. I haven't watched that. Since that's connected with... the guy from... the one between the movies. I can't remember. Random 118, yes. What's the movie that one was? Oh, I can't even... my brain. What was the spy one? Rogue One, thank you. Which a lot of people consider the best Star Wars movie in the last number of years. And I kind of can't disagree with how bad the other ones have been. When I saw Rogue One, I didn't think it was anything special, but compared to the movies we've had to go through the last couple years. Like, wow, that was so good. Bill and Ted crossover with Matrix would have been fun. The Bill and Ted movie I thought was really good. I feel like they did that well with having Bill and Ted not being the sole source of content. I don't know. Them having kids and the kids being an important part of the movie, I thought added a lot to it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nostalgic for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I don't know, but I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it for sure. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna cloak level 3. Oh, I don't even have to cloak level 3. Let these guys go in here. Might control them. Imagine Ted wakes up as Neo. Andor's connected with Rogue One. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I might get one more crew kill here. Nah, that's just gonna kill him. That's fine. He'll have 2 crew left for the final phase. You tried imagining Ted waking up as Neo, and it doesn't work. Whoa. He would go, whoa. In some weird amalgamation of Neo and Ted saying it that way. Whoa. You saying I could dodge bullets? Whoa. Ted, what are you talking about, dude? That'll be a really weird combo. Bill, I think I could dodge bullets, man. That sounds like a really good SNL skit, actually. I should totally do an SNL skit of Ted Theodore Logan as Neo, as the chosen one. You are the chosen one. Blue pill, dude. That's right. I don't know. Dude, where's Trinity? I need to go save her, okay? She's one of the princesses, okay? If I don't save the princesses, how are we gonna save the time stream, dude? Best crossover I could ever think of right there. How many Agent Smiths you think there are? 69, dude. Yeah, that's totally. It's totally what this would be. You tried waking up as Neo. It didn't work for you. GG! Adeline's Armada. We got there. Tough start. Firebomb. Plus, just single basic laser. Not amazing. But hey, it can do some crew kills, so. This crazy ship from Adeline. And at least it wasn't a Bork ship like I thought it was at first. It was just kind of a weak offensive ship. Of course, as chat has said, any number of Flaks will fix any ship. 6340. Wow, what a score. It did start with long-range scanners, so I can't completely hate any ship that starts with long-range scanners. All right. That was pretty fun. Once we got past... This seems to be a common theme with Adeline ships. If I can get out of Sector 1 with a weapon upgrade, then usually the run's not too bad. Which is kind of like vanilla, I guess. But alright, my friends, we have time for one more run today. We're going to play, I think, Slow Rider updated Insurrection Plus again. We're going to play that again and hopefully not my computer crash again. So, quick stand-up church break. When we come back, my friends, we'll get one more of you all's awesome ships. See you in just a bit, my friends.